So let's have a look at Brown Eyed Girl. Okay, the song is the verse and the chorus is pretty easy. This lead part I played at the beginning might be a little bit more tricky. If you want to learn the lead part, just go to the end of the video. This is where I'm going to explain this. Okay, so look, we have on the verse we've got 4 chords. Actually 3 chords, just we are playing twice G. So you got G, C, G, and then D chord. So G, C, G, D, and this is the order of our chords. Okay, and if you attempt to play this song already, you should know your chords. Okay, so if you are not sure how to play chord G, C, and D, check my previous videos when I play simpler songs, so you'll know how to do it. Okay, now one more thing, I want to mention one thing. I play my G like this using all 4 fingers. Okay, so I've got also pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string and my 2nd finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string. Okay, and sometimes people are playing G like this just with the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 1st string, and then the 2nd string is open, and people are confused which one is the correct way of playing G, and the thing is they are both correct. Okay, it's just kind of different variation of the chord. You are just adding different notes, like doubling different notes in the chord. Okay, so they're both G's, they've got just slightly different color. Okay, just to explain something here. So look, we've got G, C, G, and D. Okay, so this is our verse. G, C, G, D. It's always a good idea when you are learning new chord, when you're learning new song, to go through the chords slowly. Yeah, so I just go G, C, G, D, just to make myself familiar with the chord structure. Okay, because many times the songs are so similar to each other that you may be confused, like your fingers will go to something different because you just learned different song. Let's say last week, and that's got very similar chords. Okay, so just go through the chords and try to memorize them. Okay, so we've got G, C, G, and then D. And now look, the strumming pattern is very simple. It's exactly the same one I explained in my secret strumming little course on YouTube. You can check it. You've got the link on the screen, and the strumming is down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, if you don't know how to play this strumming, just check the series and then come back to the video. Okay, so I'm doing down, down, up, up, down, up, and I'm going to play each chord once. So look, on the G, down, down, up, up, down, up. Then I'm going to C, and again down, down, up, up, down, up. G again, and then D. Okay, so this is how it sounds together when I play this. Look. Okay, so this is our verse. Now look, if you can't play the strumming, the full strumming, you can always kind of edit this and cut half of it. Look, and you can play just down, down, up, down, down, up, which is exactly the same strumming. I'm just not playing down, down, up, up, down, up. I just play down, down, up. Okay, and it'll give you more time to think about the chords, what's coming next. Okay, and by the way, when you play songs like this, once you've got your G chord here, don't think about this G anymore. Think what's coming next. So always think ahead. Okay, that way you'll be always ready when the time comes to change the chord. Okay, so G, C, G. So I'm doing my simple strumming, yeah? And again, G, C, G, D. And now I can add my full strumming. Okay, and this is how it sounds. So as you see, it sounds pretty good together. So actually, maybe you could use both strummings in the same song. So you'll create some kind of the variations, okay? Because if you keep doing the same strumming over and over, it may sound a bit boring after a while. And you want to always surprise listener with some maybe new ideas. So you may start with just the strumming, and then go to the full one. Okay, now look, one more thing I need to clarify here. Look, when I go from the chord G to C, and then actually, as a matter of fact, when I go to any chord, I don't go like this. I don't play like this. Listen to this closely. Can you hear there's something unnatural in this? Listen to this one more time. It sounds almost like this chord is rushed. What I do here, last strum, down, down, up, up, down, up, are open strings. Check this out. And then I go to the C chord. Of course, when I play the song, I don't fly with my fingers like this, but just want to show you what I'm doing. So look. Can you hear? It sounds much more natural, and this is the trick that many guitarists are using. Many times they don't think about it, like they never learned this thing, okay? It just happened over the time. But if you think about this consciously right now, if you are a beginner guitarist, you really improve your chord transitions, okay? And the sound. And now look, the reason why this open string sounds good with these chords is basically, and by the way, when I play this upstroke, I just play 2 or 3 strings only. I don't go across all 6 strings because it will be a bit funny sound, yeah? I don't go like... This is way too much, okay? Unless, you know, if this is your desired effect, why not? But in this case, we try to make this a little bit simpler sounding, not complex sound, okay? So I just play 2 or 3 strings. And the reason why it sounds good is basically these notes here that you play from the open, when you play open strings, they basically belong to the same key that our song is in, okay? So the song is, we've got a G chord. Actually, it applies to any open chord, really. Somehow, it just mixed together nicely, okay? So, so basically, it belongs to the same family. The notes belongs to the same family as the chords, okay? This is why it sounds great. And you can use this with any songs. Look, let's say I'm going to play A minor and F. Did you hear this change? I do it all the time. This time I added basically twice open strings. Or, you know, when you play bar chords, you don't do open string stuff, but you do it as a muted sound. Look. Did you hear this? When I change the chords. Same situation. So this is very common thing to do. So try to think about this when you play your songs, okay? It will really add some nice color and it will make your chords sound more effortless. Watch the video on how to improve the chord changes. You've got the link on the screen, because you have to have this ability to land at the same time with all 3 fingers, or all 4 fingers depending on the chord, at the same time, okay? So you have to prepare yourself. Keep in mind that some stuff will take a few weeks, okay? So, or a few months to master. Just be patient. And remember, never be angry when you play the guitar. There's no reason to be angry when you are struggling with something, because this is just the nature of the instrument. It takes time. You have to enjoy this, okay? Or you should enjoy this. Like, you have to. It sounds like you have to. So you should try to enjoy playing the instrument, because it's really fun, okay? So this is our verse. G, C, G, D. Let's play this one more time. Ready? So I'm going to count to 4, and you start. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, down, C, G, D, and again. And one more time. If you can't play this strumming, as I said before, just play half of this, like this. Okay, and then after a few times of playing this, I don't remember how many times actually we played this. We used to just listen to the song. We are coming to the bridge or chorus, okay? And on the chorus we've got C, D, G, E minor, which sounds really good in this song. And then C, D, G, and D, and we are going to play this exactly the same way, each chord once. Look, I'm going to play the bridge part or the chorus. Check this out how it sounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, Okay, and this is basically our song. So as you see, once you've learned the basics at the beginning, like when you learn the verse, the chorus, or the bridge part, depending how you label this, will be also very easy to play. Okay, check my website. There are tabs, okay, for this song, so we can always refer tabs and the chords diagrams. Okay, you got the link also on the screen. Now look, so this is our song basically. So it's pretty easy. So G, C, G, D, and then the chorus is C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, D. Now let's talk about the intro part. Okay, the little lead part. It's really repetition of the same thing here. Look. This is the idea we're going to play. Look, we start with the first finger on the 7th fret first string, okay? So here's my first finger. And my second finger will be on the 2nd string, fret number 8, okay? And we play these two notes together. So this is our first shape. Okay, our second chord or second shape will be, my first finger is on the 8th fret first string, and my third finger now, I'm not going to stretch the finger, I'm going to use my third finger now, is on the 10th fret second string. So look, first shape, second, first, second. So you can at first you can just try to learn this change. Can you see I'm switching 1 2 1 3 1 2 1 3. The reason for that is that I'm using the finger which is the closest one at the time to the fret I'm going to play. So I'm not going to go like this. It's a kind of weird stretch, or like this, look, because then I have to squeeze these fingers. Does it make sense? So this is how I play this. Okay, so 1 2 1 3 1 2 1 3 1 2 1 3. Okay, so these are first two shapes. And then the third shape, you take the same shape that you had the second one, and you bring this to the 10th fret now. So the third shape is basically 10th fret on the first string, and then your third finger is on the 12th fret second string. And these are three shapes we're going to play, look. Yeah? And I go back, look. So if I label these shapes 1 2 3, this is what you have. 1 2 3 2 1. Does it make sense? Okay, so this is the first part. Then I'm going to take exactly the same combination of the shapes and combination of the spaces, and I'm just going to bring this to the 12th fret. So my first finger is on the 12th fret, and now my second finger is on the 13th fret on the second string. And now look, I'm going to play exactly the same thing. So the distances are exactly the same between the shapes. Can you see? So just to clarify, the first shape, first finger is on the 12th fret first string, second finger is on the 13th fret second string. Then I've got next one, my first finger is on the 13th fret first string, and then my third finger is on the 15th fret second string, and then I'm moving my first finger to the 15th fret first string, and then 17th fret second string. Whew, these numbers are crazy, especially for me to pronounce this properly. 13th. I know that sometimes when I say 3, it sounds like free. I'm trying to improve my English, okay, so be patient. So look, this is what we have, and then I come back. So I play shape, this combination of the shapes 1 2 and back to 1. So look, oops, sorry. Does it make sense? So this is the first part, and then you've got the end lick. And this is a little bit different one. Look, now my first finger is on the 7th fret third string, and my little fourth finger, pinky, is on the 10th fret, second string. So look, this is how it sounds. So this is how we end our intro. Look, you play these notes together. By the way, sometimes you may notice that your first string is ringing. In my case, my first string is not ringing because I'm using the pinky to mute the first string. Can you see it's kind of laying on the first string? So it's more lazy approach. I can do it that way because I know that I'm not going to play the open first string. If I would have to play, I would just make them more vertical. And actually this chord sounds pretty good like this. An interesting chord. Okay, so I'm muting this. So this is what we have, this shape here, and then my first finger is going to the 7th fret second string, and then second finger is going to the 8th fret second string, and then my pinky is going to the 10th fret second string. This is the end. So it's like, on my website you can see the tabs, so go to my website if you're not sure how to play this stuff. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and now you know how to play Brown Eyed Girl, so have fun with this song.